Sup kids, apparently Shit Giggler, aka Chili the Silly, aka Superman Glazer, debunked me again, so I'm gonna teach this Dragon Ball down player tard a lesson. So let's get going.
2 punches and 1 tapped him with 0 effort. These are the same Gammas who were stated to be as strong as Goku and Vegeta, who massively scale above Battle of Gods. With Battle of Gods, Goku capable of destroying the entire macrocosm of Universe 7 and Otherworld, which is beyond dimensionality.
Goddamn why are low tiers this ass anyway? Both scans you use don't get Goku to outer, because 1. Your first scan claims or her prod transcends dimensions, then your second claims dimensionality. This contradicts your claim of outer Dragon Ball due to contradicting statements. And 2. You haven't proven by dimensionality. The second scan means the concept, or X dimensions, hence why your second scan is contradictory.
Yikes. This is terrible. In that first scan, when it says it transcends dimensions in context, it means that Otherworld transcends all dimensions within Universe 7. Which makes sense. As in the second scan, it says dimensionally transcendental, which means beyond dimensionality itself, and lacks the concepts of space and time.
Third and finally, transcendental is not transcendent. Transcendental refers to a spiritual place which isn't outer.
Or it can mean this right here. To me, it sounds like you're cherry-picking to see what works with your biased narrative.
Has no concepts of space and time.
Goku is drawing reference to the fact time does not run out in Otherworld, because he's dead, and because on Earth Super Saiyan 3 uses too much energy, is draining his life force on Earth. Multiple things in the afterlife have said width, height, and length, which means they are compared to a physical structure, which requires space. Goku verbatim confirms space exists, and Janemba along with Cell, and Goku can exist in the afterlife physically.
All of that is irrelevant since Otherworld has been stated to be non-spatial, aka non-physical. Plus, you're using recycled trash arguments that have been debunked a million times. Do better, LOL. Also, length and width doesn't matter because it was stated multiple times that the universe is infinite in size as well as heaven, which resides in Otherworld. And Otherworld is also infinite. Also, Goku never mentioned that Otherworld has space, and it's obvious that you never watched Fusion Reborn because in context, Goku is talking to Vegeta about the fusion, so you're just straw-manning his statements. And about the Janemba scan. In context, it's talking about his abilities and what he can do. It doesn't mean space and time exists in Otherworld, as there's already multiple statements LMAO.
Space-time, hypersonic speed, linear progression, and verbatim concessions from King Kai to time existing in Otherworld.
The linear progression part is where Goku has to hurry, because time flows on Earth and King Kai gave Goku a mental ideation of time, since time literally doesn't exist in Otherworld, LMAO. And who even uses Boost Fury? That game is not even canon.
Physical and is disconnected from the living universe in the most metaphysical scale, making Otherworld outerversal.
The RPG guide not only is not a reliable source, but it also gets things about the source material wrong. Go check out my other debunks for these contradictions. And thus, you can't use the RPG guide due to it being unreliable and contradictory.
You would have to prove how the RPG guidebook isn't canon, which you showed no evidence, therefore Hitchens' razor on your part. Also, this scan debunks your claim since the RPG guidebook is indeed canon, not to mention the guidebooks help us understand more about the cosmology and how it works. Otherwise, what's even the point of these guidebooks? I also like how you're just debunking yourself by showing scans that go against your arguments.
Meaning this would upscale Piccolo by a huge amount, and already scales massively above Battle of Gods Goku Post, Moro, and Granola arcs. Since Dragon Ball Superhero takes place after Granola Saga, meaning that yes, Orange Piccolo is one-tapping Goku and Vegeta in their blue forms with 0 difficulty. And what makes this interesting, how Akira Toriyama and Toyotaro state that Piccolo rivals the others and/or is around the level as the others. So in conclusion, Piccolo would be outerversal to high. Outerversal with irrelevant speed and claps. Superman badly.
In conclusion, don't ever scale Dragon Ball again, and stay out of DC scaling low tier. Disc in bio to run this topic.
In conclusion, stop scaling Dragon Ball if you don't know what you're talking about, and stop scaling DC if you also don't know what you're talking about because it's not outerversal like y'all claim it is. I don't care about Snyder. I go with what I see in the source material, so keep coping chilly. Superman is a base Goku victim, and your debunk was garbage as expected from a low tier. Fighter Z'd out, and remember, Goku solo's your favorite verse and character.